Hello students, today we will discuss about solution of exercise 13.3. This exercise depends on conversion of solids from one shape to another from the chapter surface area and volume. Let us start with question number 1. A metallic sphere of radius 4.2 cm is melted and recast into the shape of a cylinder of radius 6 cm. Find the height of the cylinder. If you look at the diagram, in this diagram the radius of sphere is given as, if I consider that as R1, so it is given as 6.2 centimeter, and the radius of base of the cylinder, that is R2, is given as 6 centimeter. You have to find the height of the cylinder. I am considering the height as h. Now as you can see, this sphere is melted and recasted into this cylinder. That means the volume of the material in this sphere is equal to the volume of the material in the cylinder. Okay. Now the volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r1 cube. Okay, and the volume of cylinder is pi r2 square h. Okay, so look at here, according to the question, volume of sphere is equal to volume of cylinder. In place of volume of sphere, put 4/3 pi r1 cube, and for volume of cylinder, put pi r2 square h. Pi and pi will cancel to each other. In place of R1 and R2, put the value to the calculation. H will be 2.74 centimeter. That is, the height of the cylinder is 2.74 centimeter. Now we will discuss about question number 2. Metallic spheres of radius 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively are melted to form a single solid sphere. Find the radius of resulting. So as you see in the figure, there is 3 spheres melted and casted in a new resulting sphere. Look at here, the brown one is of radius 6 centimeter. Consider this as R1. Green one is of radius 8 centimeter. Consider it as R2. And yellow one is of radius 10 centimeter. Consider this as R3. Now you have to melt the material of these 3 spheres and you have to make this new sphere. That is, the combined volume of these 3 spheres is equal to the volume of the resulting sphere. Then you have to find the radius of the resulting sphere. Consider the radius of the resulting sphere be r. So let's check the solution. According to the question, the volume of 3 spheres is equal to volume of new sphere. Now the volume of this brown one will be 4/3 pi r1 cube. For this one it will be 4/3 pi r3 cube. For this one it is 4/3 pi r2 square, r2 cube. Okay, now add these 3. As you can see, you can take 4/3 pi common from these 3 terms. So look at here, 4/3 pi, I have taken it common. The remaining is r1 cube plus r2 cube plus r3 cube. This is equal to volume of new sphere. For volume of new sphere, I have considered radius as r, so it will be 4/3 pi r cube. This 4/3 pi will cancel to each other. Now put the value of r1, r2 and r3. You will get the value of r as 12. That means the radius of this new sphere is equal to 12 centimeter. Now question number 3. A 20 meter deep well with diameter 7 meter is dug, and the earth from digging is evenly spreaded out to form a platform 22 meter by 14 meter. find the height of the platform. That means the figure is given as a figure of well. This well is in the shape of a cylinder whose height is equal to 20 meter and diameter is equal to 7 meter. So radius will be 7 by 2 meter. Now you have to dig it, and by the soil of this digging, okay, the removed soil by this digging, you have to make a platform. The platform is in the shape of a cuboid. Okay, the platform is in the shape of a cuboid whose length is equal to 22 meter, breadth is equal to 14 meter. Okay, you have to find the height. I am considering it as h1. Okay, you have to find the height of this platform. As you can see, the volume of the total soil which you have removed by this digging is equal to the volume of the soil which needed to make the platform. Okay, so according to the question, volume of earth dug out is equal to volume of earth of platform. Okay, now volume of earth dug out is equal to volume of the cylinder, volume of this cylinder. Use pi r square h formula. Okay, and volume of the earth of platform, since the platform is in the form of cuboid. Okay, so the volume will be length into breadth into height. Consider the height as capital H. You have to find this capital H. Okay, put the value, you will get capital H as 2.5 meter. So the height of the platform is 2.5 meter. Now question number 4. A well of diameter 3 meter is dug out. A well of diameter 3 meter is dug 14 meter deep. The earth taken out of it has been spreaded evenly all around it in the shape of a circular ring of width 4 meter to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. As you can see, first of all, the well is 3 meter in diameter. That means from here to here it is 3 meter, and is dug 14 meter deep. That means from here to here it is 14 meter. So you can say that for this cylinder or for the cylindrical well, radius is equal to 3 by 2 meter and height is equal to 14 meter given. You have to dug out the earth in this area, okay, or from this area. Now by this earth you have to make a embankment which is in the shape of a circular ring. Look at here, this is the circular ring. Okay, you have to find the height of this circular embankment. Consider this as capital H. Consider this height as capital H. Now as you can see, the volume of the earth dug out from this position is equal to the volume of the embankment. Now how can you find the volume of the embankment? Since embankment is in the shape of a circular ring, you have to find the area, you have to find the volume of this circular ring. How can you find? First of all, as you can see, the outer space of this circular ring is in the shape of a cylinder. Similarly, the inner part is also in the shape of a cylinder. So if you find the volume of outer cylinder and then if you find the volume of the inner cylinder, and if you subtract this green position from the orange position, you will get the volume of the embankment, the volume of circular embankment. Okay. Therefore, according to the question, the earth dug out from the well is equal to volume of embankment. The earth dug out from the wall, that means from this position, it is simple a cylindrical form. That means the volume will be pi r1 square h1, where r1 is equal to 3 by 2 and h1 is equal to 14 meter. Okay. Now for the embankment, for the smaller space, the radius is equal to, I am considering that as r2, it is given as 3 by 2, because for inner space the radius is from, or the diameter is from here to here, which is equal to 3 meter. That is why radius will be 3 by 2. And for the outer space, the diameter will be 4 plus 3 by 2, and you can write r1 is equal to 4 plus 3 by 2. Why? Because the ring of width 4 meter is given. Okay, so for the outer space, the radius will be 3 by 2 plus 4, that is 11 by 2. Now use this formula and put the value of r1, r2. You will get the height of the embankment as 1.125. Okay, this will be small h. Now question number 5. A container shaped like a right circular cylinder having diameter 12 cm and height 15 cm is full of ice cream. The ice cream is to be filled into cone of height 12 cm and diameter 6 cm, having a hemispherical shape on the top. Find the number of such cone which can be filled with the ice cream. Okay. Now this cylindrical shaped container filled with ice cream. Now you have to transform the ice cream from this container to a cone, where the height of the cone is given as 12 cm and diameter is given as 6 cm. Now there is additional portion of this hemispherical. Okay, first of all, here for the cylinder, radius is given as, diameter is 12 cm, so radius will be 6 cm, and height, that is h1, is given as 15 cm. Okay, so you can easily find the volume of ice cream inside this container by the formula pi r1 square h1. Right, you can find the volume of ice cream in the container. Now you will find the volume of ice cream in each cone. Okay, now the volume of ice cream in each cone is equal to volume of this conical portion plus volume of this hemispherical portion. For conical portion, r is given as 6 by 2, that is 3 cm. I am considering that is r2. Look at here, diameter is 6, that is why radius will be 3 cm, and h2 is given as 12 cm. So you can easily find the volume of this conical section by the formula 1 by 3 pi R2 square H2. Okay. Now for the hemispherical part. For the hemispherical part, the radius of this hemisphere and the radius of this cone is same. So you can consider the radius is R2 and it will be 3 centimeter. So the volume of this green portion will be 4 by 3 pi. It is hemisphere, so it will be 2 by 3 pi R2 cube. Okay. Now add this amount with this one. If you add these two, you will get the volume of ice cream inside this cone. Now I am considering n number of cones you need to fill the ice cream. That means n into total amount of ice cream in this cone is equal to the volume of the ice cream in the cylinder. So just compute it, you will get the value of n. So look at the solution. Radius of cylinder, height of conical part, radius of hemisphere, all these things are given here as R1, R2, H1, H2. Okay. Now let the number of ice cream cones be n. Therefore, volume of cylinder is equal to n into volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Okay, that is pi into R2 square H1 is equal to n into 1 by 3 pi R2 square H2 plus 2 by 3 pi R2 cube. Put the value of R1, H1, R2, H2, R3. Okay, here look at here. R2 is the radius of hemisphere and R3 is the this is R3 is the radius of the hemisphere and R2 is the radius of the cone, and both of them are same. Just compute it, the value of n will be 10. So the number of cone filled with ice cream will be 10. So this is all for today. Thank you.